An analysis by the fourth estate has revealed that 9 out of 55 ministers and deputy ministers have failed to comply with the law and the president's directive.
Those who are appointed or nominated before 31st March 2025 and failed to meet the deadline, you are to forfeit 3 months of salary.
That was President John Dramani Mahama directing his appointees.
I've asked the Chief of Staff to send word to all appointees to ensure that they declare their assets by the end of the first quarter of this year.
As it turns out, many of them failed to comply. The fourth estate found that at least 55 of them ignored the presidential directive. Prominent on the list of defaulters were Mustafa Gbande, John Dumelo, Sami Jemfi, Nathan Kofi Boachi, Anthony Kwesi Sapon, Yao Ampofo Ankara, the IGP Christian Tete Yohonu, Alassane Suhini, Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, Peter Boama Otukuno, Nana Yajantua, and so on. But why is asset declaration important? First of all, what are assets? Assets can be everything, from houses, cars, lands, and so on. Across the world, assets and liabilities declaration is a tool for fighting corruption. It ensures that public office holders do not acquire wealth illegally. Note, it is not just politicians who are required to declare their assets and liabilities. It is all public office holders. According to the law, specifically Article 286 of the 1992 Constitution and as 550, the following must declare their assets and liabilities: the president, the vice president, the Speaker of Parliament and his or her deputies, and members of Parliament, the lawmakers, ministers and deputy ministers, the Chief Justice and judges of the superior courts, presidential staffers, heads of state institutions, and even institutions in which the state has an interest. With this in mind, we turned our attention to the judiciary. In 2023 and 2024, President Nana Akufo-Addo appointed at least 70 judges, including Supreme Court judges, Court of Appeal judges, and High Court judges. We tracked the asset declaration status of these judges and found a worrying trend. As of April 17, 2025, at least 22 of these judges have not complied with the law. Don't forget, these are judges who interpret these laws. There are 4 judges of the Supreme Court, 8 at the Court of Appeal, and 10 at the High Court. But who are these judges? Do you want to know their names? Justice George Kingsley Kumson, a Supreme Court judge; Justice Henry Anthony Kofi, another Supreme Court judge; Justice Yao Asaridako, a Supreme Court judge; and Justice Richard Ejefrimpo, also a Supreme Court judge. From the Court of Appeal, we found Justice Charles Dankwa, Justice Gifty Dechem, Justice Richard Mark Kojapwa, Justice Lydia Osei-Mafo, Justice Francis Kofi, Justice Charles William Leopold Bartels Zoenis, Justice David Kwabena Adade-Boafo, and Justice Poku Edusei. And that is not all. There is more at the High Court. Ghana loses $3 billion to corruption every year, many of which end up as wealth and assets for public office holders. Ensuring compliance with the asset declaration law may be our surest way to ending this. What do you think?